Hey, thanks for joining today. I want to talk about the newsletter. This idea of, are there too many people in the market already with a newsletter? Is there any space for yours? We're going to wrestle with that idea for a few. More than anything else, you're going to hear me say, like always, you're not going to figure it out till you've started. You're not going to see the benefits till you're down the road. But don't delay. Don't put this off. There are reasons to be nervous right now. The biggest ones are because of us and our guts. The biggest ones are because of us and the fact that we're not moving. Don't worry about the market. Worry about the actions you're taking today. Let's dive right in and talk about, do you need a newsletter? Do you want a newsletter? What does it do for you? I'm going to talk about this kickoff that we're doing on Wednesday. As always, I am all about DIY. So if you need to conserve cash, you need to do it on your own. Don't let that stop you. Thanks so much for tuning in to How to Thought Leadership.
I can tell when something in marketing is not going to last for long. And I think we're there. Anytime we start to feel the field is too full and it's starting to feel saturated and it's not fresh and new anymore, we got a problem. And this is a problem that we're going to need to solve. But what's the answer between now and that? No idea. So we have two options. Number one, we go, oh, it's too full. It's too busy there. I'm not going to do it. But that's not ideal either, because then you're either waiting while other people start winning. But also this goes back to you're not even trying to do this just for them. You need to do it for you. And even if, 10% of the people actually read it that sign up for it, and the rest just don't because they get so much email, those 10% are enough to get you out of corporate, but not unless you're known for something really profound. And it's very specific. It is a problem solved for just a few people. But it's a problem that they go, oh my gosh, that you know me. That's me. That's a problem that I have, and that's a problem I have to solve. I have no choice in the matter. It's exactly what I need for the season. They know it when they hear it. So that's why we do it. I am looking for a better answer. The last thing I want you to have to do is to feel like you're begging people to sign up for your newsletter. No. There should be no sacrificing of your pride here. But they should be coming to your newsletter because you've offered such powerful insights. They just have to have more. And the only way you're ever going to get there is if you start here. So that's what we're going to do. You're going to start at the beginning, meaning you have to have a body of work. And it has to be found by the public. And it has to be sent to the ones that actually do give you their email address. So what does that look like? Once a month, you write. We'll call it the mother content. That mother content is going to satisfy all the other marketing that you have to do too. Now, in a perfect world, you would have a podcast. You would have this episodic kind of content that is live. Like me here talking to you about your problems and meeting you where you are. But if that's not where you are yet because you haven't started doing the writing, one or the other, start somewhere where it is a place that you can continuously write about. So whatever you are going to do for that client, where they have said that is a absolute must-have, that is an absolute yes, I need it, I want it, give it to me, I must have it. Often it is a discrete problem solve where you have a box around the solution. It is a solution that you know you can offer. It is something you feel really good about and know that it is going to knock a problem out of the park for someone. If it's not that, we need that. You can't start a client practice unless you have something like that. And so you're not going to start from a place of wow, this novel. No, there's no novelty here right now. There's put food on the table and do what other people do. They pound the pavements delicately and elegantly and show up with big, bold ideas long before they feel ready. And part of that looks like you're doing it in a body of work that is written that you get to pull from for social media content and everything else. So If you need help with that, I would love for you to join us because starting on Wednesday for the next 4 weeks, like most of us have no assistant right now. So we have to build you to be the assistant here for this couple of specific things that we're going to handhold you through exactly what you would need to do for you, but you could. Absolutely, you could do this for you. Most of us won't, though. Most of us will put it off and let it build and let it keep us up at night and freak us out totally and make us feel like we have no hope because we just have this one thing that we haven't done yet. And it solves all the other pieces of your marketing too. If it were me, follow the agenda, conserve your cash, and just do this step. Step one, you have to know what problem you are solving. And you have to know who you're going to speak to. It has to be a minimum viable product. Nothing fancy, nothing out there, nothing that you don't know you could deliver. You got your product. Who are you going to sell it to? Specifically, entrepreneurs is not who you're selling it to. If it's like who I'm looking to sell to, for example, I want to reach people who have left corporate, who have been starting to build their own thing. They are officially consultants or they're building a product, a course, but they've got some movements, but now they're kind of stuck because they have like 1,000 other things to do too. That's a lot. And so they are willing to often spend money to solve problems, and they know the importance of thought leadership, but they're not resourced enough yet to hire the whole thing out. As I even would like to hire the whole thing out, but I know it doesn't work as good anyway. Even when you pay top dollar, it just doesn't. So those people get to move through this more expediently when they know how to use their voice. Start with who is your product and who exactly are you going to sell it to? Now, other people will read your stuff and be like, hey, cool, that was helpful. You don't need those people to find you and love it and need it and want it. Those are optional, right? They're secondary, they're tertiary, they're still going to benefit, but you've got to write it for the people who put food on your table. Then, next, you need to start writing. And you need to do it with a conversion, a lens that goes, okay, what problem are they actually having today? Because when someone like, for example, comes to me, they may say, hey, I need to be a thought leader. I know it. I want it. They more just come to me and say, I don't know how to market myself. I have no idea how to show up online. And the whole thing completely freaks me out. That's the problem that they need solved. I need to be really careful to use their word and to talk about that problem. And then I want to talk about a way through that problem. And I want to do so in a way that doesn't make them go, ew, all she does is pitch. All she does is want my money. We unsubscribe to that really fast. If you want to come and show me what it is you do by talking about it, you can then show up in my inbox. I won't unsubscribe. And one day I'll be ready. I will absolutely be ready. The other way, of course, is like you pick up the phone, you write the emails, you do the communication that you know you need to do. All right. So you write to their problems and you don't point at your belly button and you be careful to not use jargon. You have to really use their words, like almost all of their words. Solve their issues. Okay. So then after that, we need to figure out what platform you're going to use. So is it Substack? Is it ConvertKit, aka Kit? Is it Beehive? Is it Flowdesk? I mean, like I could list now 14 other email marketing programs that are all good at conversion because they all want your money. And so how do you get it to where it's right for you, it's right for them? How do you meet them where they are? How do you build the right community? A ConvertKit community is going to be different than a Substack community. A lot of us are signed up to a number of different newsletters right now. And so you've got to be sure that you are doing something that's familiar to them, but still gets enough white space. So do your research. Even here's a way I do research right now. ChatGPT. So funny. My kids are so sick of me hearing talk about ChatGPT. Okay, let's go to ChatGPT. I haven't done math in however many years. So anyway, what I would do, though, is go to ChatGPT and put in, hey, I really need to pick an email marketing program. I have no idea which one I should use. So help me think through which one's going to be right for me now. And have it ask you questions and be a thought partner or, again, come and join our bootcamp. It is there to help you make decisions and to try to figure out what's right for you. All right, so next, you need to figure out the settings. So now you've picked your email marketing program, you've picked your topics, you've got your clarity around the product that you're going to serve. Now it's time to get it all set up and hit the button on your very first newsletter. You're going to gather the email marketing contacts that you have. A lot of us have contacts that we have spoken with as potential clients, as friends, as people that we know would want our stuff. And so we really need to gather all of those in a simple spreadsheet. First name, last name, title if you have it, company, and email address. That's it. Because you're going to pull that into whatever system you use. It's time to set it up. Build out that program. You're going to get inside that program step by step and have ChatGPT help you if you need it. What is DNS records? From domain to DNS records to the basic format you're going to use. Once you have built this out, it will be done and you will feel like your own hero, which is what you need to feel like right now, because that is the life of a founder. And a lot of people, when you leave corporate, you don't feel like some hero founder. You're often at your lowest. You've been in a really difficult corporate environment for a long time. And now you're supposed to be a thought leader, have a newsletter. Something that someone recently shared with us, one of the members in our DIY influence community, she confided in me about executive presence and got really clear with me about why that's the piece that has made this so much harder. Is that everyone that tells you you have to shove yourself like into this box. Be nice, not too nice. It's all this stuff that like America Ferrera said in Barbie. And so like, who are you? The best part about thought leadership is that you find out who you are when you write. You realize I got fire about this topic, or I don't, and I don't even want to think about it or talk about it. Like, I love parts of marketing. I used to do all things marketing. Now I do like a couple where I know those are the most powerful things that I love so much that everybody should do. And I can talk about those all day. I have found my passion, like my zone. And it's what the market needs from me. So going back to email marketing now, you got to start before you're ready. You got to just sit down, clear the day, grab a buddy, or join us in this upcoming bootcamp. We will get you from A to Z in the cheapest, most expedient, and the funnest way possible with advisors and people around you to not let you quit. Thanks for listening today. I appreciate you so much. I believe in you and your thought leadership with all my heart. We were all built with a message and a passion in us, and you've got to own it, and you can't wait for anyone else around you to see it. You have to see it first. Or DM me, because I will help you find it.